Well, you can start game day with a win even before the kickoff with some great wine and cocktails for tailgating or home gating, as it were. Joining us is Casey Thompson, content specialist for Oliver Winery. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Congratulations on being the official wine of the Indianapolis Colts. That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. We're very excited.
And you have a new collection out sort of commemorating that, right?
We sure do. We've got 2 wines in the collection here. These are brand new that we worked on with the Colts. So we've got a rosé and a red blend. It's a little something for everyone.
So a lot of people equate tailgating and game day festivities with, let's be honest, beer. But man, wine would be perfect, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're changing the game. We're going to flip the script on that this year.
So what else is in your stable of wines?
So we've also got this blueberry Moscato, which is super popular, and that's going to be available in the stadium as well for those who are able to attend. And we like to get a little bit crafty at Oliver Winery, and so we came up with a cocktail that's a wine cocktail that's also being served in the stadium. And with limited attendance, we thought, well, we'll show folks how to make it at home too.
Sure, great. Well, the Moscato, that's sweeter, right?
It is. It's semi-sweet. It's got a little bit of effervescence to it. It's like a slightly sparkling wine, and that kind of cuts the sweetness. So we found that those are a real crowd pleaser, and people who enjoy dry wines like them too.
So talk to me about this Blue Crew shaker.
Yeah, so this is a fun one. I am not a professional bartender by any means. They would probably cringe at my techniques, but I love cocktails like this because somebody like me can make them at home. So it's got just a few ingredients. Probably the most complex one is a blueberry puree. So I just pureed some blueberries ahead of time, and all of this just goes in the shaker. So it's just a tiny bit of this thick. Okay. That's not going to work. We're going to get a spoon.
Trust me, I'd be more suspicious if you were doing this way too smoothly. So none of us are pros.
If anyone has watched the videos that we've put together, then they know this is how it goes for me. So I'm just going to do a couple scoops of that and a bit of pineapple juice, which is always tasty. Mm-hmm. Just it's about 3/4 of an ounce of pineapple juice, and then a bunch of lemonade. So 4 ounces of lemonade is what the recipe calls for. I think you can kind of mix it up however you like. There's no rules. We just leave the rules to the refs. So that's all in the shaker, and I'm just going to add some ice to all of that. Get that suction on there. My shaker's always a little bit difficult. It always gives me trouble. So we're just going to give it a good enough shape to mix up that puree because it's a little chunky, as we saw.
Yes, we did.
And then some more ice in the glass. And oops, that lid needs to stay on. I'm just going to strain the rest of it in there. There we go.
There you
Get
go.
all that in there. And then I'm just going to top the rest of it with the blueberry Moscato.
Can't forget that.
Yeah.
A nice, generous pour.
That's the good part. Yeah, we're not holding back here. And my favorite part is the garnish. So that's where I tend to go a little bit overboard. And
well, why not?
This is a pineapple drink. I like a pineapple garnish. So I just took one of the leaves off of there and a little slice from the pineapple, and then stick this pretty little number
That's fun.
in there. And we have a fun little at-home tailgating drink.
I love that. That's great. Yeah. Well, it's probably a good thing with that pour. It's probably a good thing you're already home.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's never too early for a cocktail.
No. We that's one of our mantras here on this show. Talk to me quickly, if you could, some pairings with some game day food, some staples.
Yeah, for sure. So the rosé, it's a semi-sweet rosé, and we like that with kind of some of your non-traditional tailgating foods, especially when you're at home and you can make things a little more easily. Something like a flatbread or maybe some tacos, something like that.
Yeah.
And then The red blend is going to be for your dry wine lovers. It's very smooth. It's not an overpowering dry wine, but that's going to go well with like beef sliders, pulled pork nachos, kind of your more traditional hearty tailgate foods. And then blueberry Moscato is also fantastic with barbecue wings, surprisingly.
Oh, I get that. Sure, a little spice, a little sweet.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
OliverWinery.com, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right, we'll put that link on IndieStyle.tv. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
That was a Tracy pour there, Amber.
Oh, love that.
We're not going anywhere pour.
No, we're staying right here.